harassment damage.
He should be behind on net worth from buying regen. Actually, no. He hasn't needed to buy any regen yet. Actually surprised with that, but okay, here's the X marks the spot. Torrent.
Yeah, we got a TP from Crit coming in as well. Torrent connects. Earth Spike as well. Hex to follow. Moon Meander is here though.
Oh!
But he wasn't connected. He didn't have tether. He didn't have tether.
He didn't have tether.
Yeah, he just TP'd in to make it seem like he had tether. So first blood.
I thought he tethered him. He was going to stick him, and there's not that many cool things you could do. All right, it's going to ensnare Dubu top. Full body surround.
Yeah, Dubu getting surged. Takes a bunch of damage in the meantime, though. Gets off the health salve.
Nice vacuum.
Vacuum keeping him at bay as well. And Dubu will likely drop to the right clicks here from Arteezy.
So much effort to still die.
Yeah, that was some resource damage here. As we're going to see Torrent into the boat. Crit is here as well with the Impale. Moon Meander does have tether this time. We'll see if that's going to be enough to keep Bryle alive. He gets X back again, and down he goes to the Tidebringer. Abed absolutely crushing now in the mid lane.
They killed Saberlight top as well with Arteezy. All right, well, lanes for Undying.
The fact that there's Doom on Undying makes it a little bit misleading.
It's a Midas Doom, and you're still 1k behind Mid at Night. So, you know, it might realistically speaking be a little closer to 2k with other heroes. There's a Max Devour. So EG again will come very good.
Yeah, well, we got the setup in the AA Blast, and that is a kill onto Saberlight. Meanwhile, Bryle with the Doom mid. Don't think there's any TPs to come, so this is looking like an easy one onto Abed. Inside the kinetic field, Arteezy can't get off any sort of deny because he is in fact a melee hero. But they're going to try to turn this around. Crit with the Impale into the Finger of Death, bursting down Bryle. So they at least get the trade between the position 2s.
Do you know when they introduced that? A nice little wall. Arguably the single best hero at tower defense at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
High level Kraken Shell and Hood is so hard to get through.
Oh, EG is smoked. Bryle would be a very juicy kill. Torrent is not going to connect, but they have a whole lot of shit to throw at him anyway.
A whole lot of shit.
Down goes Doom. As Tomato is hooked up to the Moon Meander. See if they can get a collateral kill here onto Fly potentially. And not looking good for Tomato in the meantime. My God! Bursted down to a high degree. Too much confidence, perhaps. There's another beautiful kill from Abed. And by I mean, he just hit him as a melee attack. But still, Arteezy actually goes down. So that is very nice for Undying at the very least. And Dubu trying to dodge, but the Impale is too much again.
How did Darkseer solo Naga?
I don't know.
Feels good to be this good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
And some people.
Oh, Arteezy, that's going to be the first song of the game, and Surge was already used. They're going to set this up on a kill for Saberlight. He gets off his wall, likely just to fall here, but Moon Meander, nicely done. Wait. Yeah, he dies anyway.
I mean, it was nicely done, but he was X.
Nicely done, good effort.
Dude, Konkai's so good this game.
Yeah, it's actually a crazy good pick.
What a great pick.
And now they're going to set this up for Moon Meander as he makes his return trip into the grave. We'll see if they can perhaps push with this incoming wave for the tier 2 bot. But yeah, lead is, again, 3k net worth lead. It looks like it's less than last game, but this is with Doom on the opposing side. Crit. They don't see him.
Nope.
Keeping his distance right now, knowing that everybody is off the map. Just trying to tank the gank, as it were. As Bryle making his way around the outpost. Oh, we're going to see the Impale. AA Blast tied on. Oh my God! Tomato just deleted again. But here's a big potential vac wall, but the Static Storm is there. And Moon Meander hooking up to Bryle. They're going to try to chase down Crit. Again, only casualty is Fly so far for EG as Crit ends up ticking down finally. But it's going to cost them a Darkseer as well as Disruptor. So 3 for 2, EG advantage again. And it just feels like Undying just... They can't find an opening right now.
What a dream game to cast, huh?
Oh, Bryle still has his ult available. Isis is going to glimpse back, and this will likely lead to a kill. Although Arteezy and Crit are on their way. Arteezy has Song. AA Blast does hit it. Isis basically out of mana. Bryle does get off the Doom on the correct hero. It is Arteezy, as he's attempting to walk away now. It's deniable, but the glimpse back, and Arteezy looks to be mega dead. So a huge kill for Undying. Started out a little bit awkward there,
I
but
say,
it worked out.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally. A bit of my doubts about whether they're going to what's it called? Press the envelope. Is that the saying?
Push the envelope.
Push the envelope. Press the shirt. That was what it was.
Yeah, you can make your own sayings. Ice jumps in with the anchor smash and a quick BKB from Saberlight. Doesn't feel like that was needed, but
Ice is kind of dying here.
yeah, he is getting very
very
low.
dying.
Vacuum back, and down he goes. He does have buyback, but of course no Ravage for 80 seconds. I'm not sure if he wants to expend that. I mean, right now EG is probably just trying to delay this with the...
And that's why Tomato gets out of there immediately. Okay, he's back in.
He's going
He's
for
out
it.
again. He's in.
I mean, they have Song now. EG has Song.
Is this Tom and Jerry? Hello? Can you just do one thing?
This could be a big Song.
Oh, Doom is available.
Yep, there's the Doom coming out with the boat, as well as the Static Storm, and Arteezy is just dropping like a rock. 65 seconds on the deck with no way to buy back, and Undying winning this fight in spades. They get another one.
Oh, the Tether Stun.
Tether Stun, okay. He actually bought Shard. Interesting. Fly, still invisible, has the Shadow Amulet.
You have so much misery from playing pubs yourself that you feel like there's only justice in the world if other people feel as bad.
Right.
I was having this conversation earlier today about whether the world, like, happiness is a null sum. So every time you're happier, someone else has to suffer on the other end.
Hold that thought, Cinder. We have a Doom applied to Ice as Crit takes his way to the grave, and Abed with that Shard being shown here. Not going to be able to save anybody, though. So that is a pretty big kill because Ice has no buyback, despite having Ravage.
Oh, boy. Committed now, EG,
yeah,
I think. This is a game-ending move, potentially, if things go awry. They know they're only playing against one Doom for a little bit. Oh,
yep, the
so
scan,
good position on Undying.
Oh,
Brian, he didn't react in time.
They jump in. Ice gets off the Ravage, but a huge back wall with the boat coming in now. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but the buyback on the Brian. Remember, he has the refresher to work with. And there's the retreat with the Naga Song.
If Brow was ready there in BKB, they could have...
Abyssal does not have much range anymore.
No.
It used to give like a little
back to
blink
its
strike.
original.
Yeah, so... Yeah, depending on how far back you go, I guess maybe it hasn't changed. But Fly, going to be gone on by Saberlight. All right,
decent
damage
damage
with the Finger of Death, and the AA Blast is actually going to tick out, but there is the Doom.
Oh, Bryle doesn't buy back.
Bryle, yep, he gets the BKB off with the refresher, and the second Doom comes through onto Ice. Can EG get out is the question. The right clicks from Tomato, but there's the Song, BKB. Tomato is able to right click through, but he does have buyback on Ice. So see if EG can chase here. They're going to go for Moon Meander. Looks like an easy one there. Completely mana drained.
I don't think you're mad at this if you're EG.
Double
really
Doom
good.
is down, so now maybe going for Roche.
Yep.
Well,
no Dooms,
it's gonna be
no
spawning relatively shortly.
BKB on some sort of way to survive the all-in play that EG's lineup kind of has to do with how it works. So I do very much see the logic here. Now, what all Undying want to do is buy time. Yep, no Doom yet.
The spells are up. The blink into the Hex with the Finger of Death. Ice gets off the Ravage. Is going to connect on two, but Tomato with the BKB.
Oh, he's bashed. He's bashed again.
Abyssal Blink. Can he get the time lapse? He cannot. He's dead. 90 seconds on the deck, and Moon Meander looks to be next. EG have just killed Tomato with the Weaver. Unreal. Unfreaking real. But the buybacks are there for Undying. Everybody else can come back. Bryle gets off one Doom, pops a refresher.
Back wall.
Yep, Shiva's again, beautiful back wall. And they're all just stuck inside this wall completely. Arteezy's getting decimated. He has buyback. They're going to expend them knowing that Tomato does not have his.
Oh, they still get tied as well.
Triple kill for Saberlight, a god tier vac wall. They were literally stuck in the wall.
And EG bought back all of their heroes to get this Roshan. They're in disbelief.
Yes, this procs though. BKB as well.
Back
hook
wall.
Up to Tomato. There's a nice Static Storm kinetic field again. As you remember, Arteezy doesn't really have much, but still has the Aegis. Glimpse back onto Abed, back into the wall. We see a Ravage on the sideline. Crick gets a nice Impale as well. Trying to take out Bryle on this Doombringer. Doesn't look like they'll have enough in the tank here, as Abed ends up getting bursted down, and Arteezy kind of left to his own devices here. And like you said, they're just ignoring him, Cinder. And Ice. Nice back again from Saberlight. The punch with the Shard. And that is 3 dead for EG.
And if Undying have kept track of this, they know there's 2 of these heroes without buyback. In that huge Roshan fight, Arteezy...
There, and that is a dead Arteezy for 2 minutes.
It's
Undying. They have found the lore within Superman, the Kryptonite, Cinderin. The counter apparently is just playing better.
Yeah, that's a good counter. That's what They should have played better against Superman as well. That would have been a great
so again,
idea.
This changes nothing for Undying, but it screws over EG. They will not, if this continues on this pace, make it to upper bracket. But jumping from crit, he gets immediately stuck back again. Normal punch onto Ice. And Crit's going to get bursted down as a double kill for Tomato. GG's come out. Undying finally slay EG.
What a great and exciting game that was. And very well played by both teams, really. Like I said, nice to see Undying waking up from that last game, which just really did not go their way. EG also played a great game 1. And they were on the same trajectory here. Things were looking very, very good. And then Undying just managed to, you know, slow down the game, get their beak.